What I love about Good Yarn is that people walk out of the workshop with the tools to be able to talk to a person that they know, to be able to have the right questions to ask, you know. When they walk away with the words to say, the skills to be able to say to someone, hey, I've noticed you haven't been yourself lately. Tell me, what's going on for you? I guess one example of how I know Good Yarn really works well. So one day I did a Good Yarn workshop for a bunch of bank managers, and a little bit later I get a phone call, a couple of weeks later, from one of the bank managers saying, hey, I've just had a client in the bank, and he ticks 10 of the 13 boxes, 10 of the 13 things that you've taught us to look out for when someone's not coping. And so, but he said he lives quite remotely. He's a farmer in a small town in the Waikato. I don't know if you ever get down that far. I was in the car on hands-free, and I was going from the 100k to the 70k's on in this rural town. So I said to him, hey, well, I'm here right now. And within 10 minutes, I was on the guy's driveway. Found him down the back of the farm. Initially, he didn't want to talk to me. Quite a staunch sort of farming guy. And you know, I just asked him some questions, and I realised he's in a pretty bad space. Because I said to him, hey, have you ever thought about ending your life? And he said, yep, 2 o'clock this afternoon at the back of the farm, when my wife and kids will be out. Right. Well, thankfully we were there on time, and we were able to get the guy the help he needs. And we can't help everybody, but there's one family who still have their husband and still have their father. The Good Yarn workshop upskilled the bank manager to identify somebody in trouble, enough to be able to go, let's get this person some help. I love that about Good Yarn. Good Yarn started in 2014, and since then there have been 2 versions created now, workplace and the rural version. But in total, over 10,000 people have done the Good Yarn workshop across New Zealand. So that's great.
I'm on Good Yarn's course today, finding it really interesting, learning some background with mental health and just getting that awareness out there, just learning about that.
I'm just learning about how mental health can occur and ways of mitigating it and maintaining your mental health. This is just really good and really brilliant. And at Trinity Lands, I'm glad that we've supported Good Yarn to make sure this work continues.
Recently, we've just been given $100,000 by Trinity Lands, which is phenomenal. And we're so grateful for partnering with Trinity. And what this does, it lifts the lid on the possibilities, and it gives us certainty going forward, because we know Good Yarn works, and there's a bunch of things that we'd love to do in the next year, 18 months, 2 years, and this now means that we can do that.